All right, now can you?
I think you might be able to because I can see it up above now.
Okay, do we got it now, guys? I think a pop-up ad just came up there on top, so I took it off.
Well, I can move you onto the main stage, and that's what I did.
Okay, you guys, can you see it all right now? See my hand? Are we gonna? Are we good? Okay, we're good. All right, we'll start over.
And Amy says, "Can see it here now." So
Whew. Yeah, pop-up
that
ad. Yeah,
that was my
thank you.
fault.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you didn't let me in the stage. Oh. Okay, so back up to what
But I
we're
can
doing.
remove you just as quick. Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I'll go back here. I'll show you the PDF one that I did for this month's kit. If you guys haven't looked at it yet, so this is this month's kit. You can use these templates. This was for traveling down the road, driving the RV. That's the RV. Gracie, of course, in there taking little selfies with her. She's a sweetheart when we're driving. Anyway, this kit is so universal. I know a lot of them say you could use it for driver's license. You can use it for travel, like I did. Just about anything. I mean, Kiwi Lane's kits are so versatile, so versatile. Okay, so one of the feature sets is Abbey Road. The other is Widget. Now, if you don't have Widget, please get Widget because it is so much fun. I used Widget on my layout, and I'm going to use a few of it on here tonight too as well. But I am going to use the feature set Abbey Road. Abbey Road, I'm using 1A, 1B, 2A, and 2B. Okay, so I'm going to put this border 2A right here, and I'm going to put 1A right on top, right matched up. Okay. Yes, it's a little bit away from the edge, and I'll show you why in a second. Then I've got 2B and 1B right here layered together. The 1B is on top of the 2B. All right. So now the other thing I want to show you is this turbo number 8. It's a larger piece. So this can be used to mat your pictures on, or you can also use it as a backdrop. So I'm going to use it actually as a backdrop to go right under my border like this. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is my pictures. Okay. All right. So I know that I have a 4x4. I know that I have a 4x6. Okay. And I have three 3x4s. And I know I want to tuck those in here. All right. 1, 2, and 3. So right now I have my pictures in place, right? So I think I want to mat a couple of them. So I think I'm going to mat this 4x6 with the photo mat, 4.5 by 6.5. If you do not have the photo mats, I highly recommend getting the photo templates with the photo mats. It makes a really big difference.
You could do your own, but the mats work
That it
so
works.
slick.
Yes, it does. Well, I'll tell you about something here in a minute. But okay, so we've got that. Now, some of the other pieces that come with Turbo. Here's number 7. Beautiful arrow. I know that Kiwi Lane has made a lot of arrows in the past. This one, though, has got to be my favorite so far. I love this arrow. And we're going to use it right here because, believe it or not, I'm going to use that as part of my title. Okay. Then on this side, they give you this really cool stoplight. I love it. Now, most stoplights like this, you might find them rarely like this, but most of them around here are like this. So we're going to put it right up here like this. I might have to shift stuff down and move it a little bit, but we're going to put that little guy right there.
But if you talk about them around here, they don't need all three because they usually don't
They
stop.
don't stop for the red one. Yeah, they don't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got another little accessory here. Let me grab a hold of them. Woo. Okay, so this is turbo number 3. I'm going to put this back here so it kind of highlights that light, right? Okay. Then we've got a little car. This is a fun little funky car. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put him right along in here.
That star could almost be the icon of when you have a car crash. Remember, like
Yeah.
in Batman,
Well, okay.
all that.
So talking about that, I was going to do my auto accident that I had. Well, one of them. And here's what you can do, guys. If he's talking about an accident, you watch this. If you do scrapbook an auto accident, take this little car, put this little guy right here, so it looks like
Looks like from Batman.
yeah.
Just had the little
Yep.
clouded. comment.
Yeah. So anyway, that little guy, we're going to check him right there. Okay. Then we have this wonderful little arrow. And this guy is going to go like this because this piece, okay, this piece is going to be fun. Now, I used it as a journal spot on the layout that I just did. This is going to be different. We're going to make a driver's license out of this, okay? Driver's license. And I'm going to put it
Fake
right around
ID.
a fake ID. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we're going to kind of do something. We'll adjust it, but that's kind of going to go there. I've also got a couple other little stars on here. These are from Widget. Love these. The little opening makes a great tiny star. And then you've got this one. And then you've got this one here that layer so good together. Okay. And then I'm not sure exactly where we're going to put them, but we'll kind of maybe one there and maybe one here. Okay. So that's the layout that we're going to do tonight. So if you want to take a quick snapshot and if you're not going to create right now and you want to create later, just take a screenshot and we're good to go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the paper that I have left. I'm going to use this one for one of my borders on the back. It's got a really pretty grayish taupey color. And then we're going to use this one. Okay, and on the back of this is that bright, this star pattern. I'm not going to use that because it's kind of like a main pattern. And these two kind of, they could go together. But for me right now, I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. And I did choose the black background. This is from the kit. It looks like tire tread. Okay. So it's going to be perfect for this. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my borders out of these two. And Lee, if you want to read some comments, I'm going to let you go.
Well, before I start the comments, a couple things here. We got a day of celebration today. It was a year ago today that Linda and I moved the motorhome to this lot in Fort Myers once we had closed and became ours. We're ready.
I know.
And the other big thing about today, this is Elvis Presley's birthday.
For all you
Those that
Elvis
like,
fans.
Elvis fans.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like me to crone a little bit?
No, I would
Can you
not.
croon
That'd be
a
fine.
little?
No, I would be fine if you
Okay.
did not.
Well,
That'd be good.
probably nobody heard earlier because we didn't have it up, but Lisa's on from out in Oregon. Joan is on from down in Noonan, Georgia. Joni, Hatchie. So let's roll to some others here. Kathy Carlson says hello from Arizona. Brenda from out in Tracy, California. Shannon Strait, she's down Louisiana.
Yay!
And I'll skip the ones
Everybody,
about
hello.
the pictures, but Dawn's on Fort Myers Beach.
We saw
Glad to
Dawn
hear us.
earlier.
So how did we see her today? You want to explain
Oh,
that a
well,
little bit?
okay. So today was my first time. Well, it was my second. I went there to crop once, but I went to AJ Craft Essentials over in Fort Myers, like Lee said. It's a little scrapbook store. Excellent, excellent people there.
Full store.
Elaine, I never get her name right, but it is Elaine. You know how I remember, Don? You know, I had a hard time. You guys were saying Kiwi Lane, Elaine. That didn't register, but the lady who sang at our wedding, her name was Elaine. So that's how I remember it. But anyway,
What song she sing?
now that is going to be tough to remember because I don't know. I can't do it. I really can't. But anyway, Dawn came over and we scrapbooked, we talked, we shared ideas, and it was a whole place was full of ladies and
What's the name of their club or their little group?
Sassy Scrappers. So we got to share with the Sassy Scrappers, and they invited me to come back once a month. So we are going to go there once a month and create and play and have a good time. So, and there were people that were just walking in off the street and they were so excited to see something different for scrapbooking. So, yeah, it was just a lot of fun today. We I don't know. This one I could say I was a little more prepared for it psychologically. Some places I go, I get a little nervous, want to make sure that I do my best for them. This one I just felt right at home, right relaxed and everything. Everybody was just so welcoming, and it was effortless. It was just perfect.
And
So
how we do that is we say, if you don't carry the ball, Linda, I'm going to sing and do that. And that gets her to step right up.
yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, he was really quiet today, guys. He didn't say much of nothing.
Oh, I didn't want to get in the way.
You weren't in the way.
And I was
You were in the
entertaining
way.
too. I had Peanut and I had
Oh
Chet.
yeah, they have two little dogs that were
They
just
kept coming over for a
adorable.
little scratching. Anyway, Amy Matthews is on from Virginia. She couldn't hear. Kathleen Moon, she couldn't hear either earlier, but she can now, of course.
Yay!
Julie Hines is on. How you doing, Julie?
So sorry, guys. Pop-up ads. What can I say? I didn't look.
Deborah Johnson's on.
Hey, Deborah. Good to
Beth
have
Coles
you
is on
here.
from Iowa.
Well, hello, hello.
Mary Brooding's on. She's from up in Wisconsin, close to Madison. Art Sabella, so I can see and hear you now. Angela Bisher's on from Indiana. Cheryl Wesley's on from Indiana. Brenda Tackett's on from Kentucky. Judy Noloff, I haven't heard from you for a long time, Judy. She's from Mount Vernon,
Yes.
Illinois. She hadn't seen us in a while, which is right at kind of the intersection of Interstate 64, Interstate 57, and
Don't you love how he knows all that? I do.
57 and 64.
I,
And you
I'm
have
blessed.
Deborah Bordereau on from Houma, Louisiana.
So just for you guys who are new, so the way that we do the borders, you lay them down on the edge, like I did the first one. I'm using the Kuru Toga pencil, my favorite pencil. Right, Dawn? She tried it today. And I think she liked it. So we're going to trace that there. And then we take the second one and goes butts right up against that. And now you can make a little hash mark here, or you can draw it all the way through, whatever. I like to draw it all the way through because I can't see just the little hash marks sometimes. So I get into a habit of doing that. But all right, so okay, you're on, Lee. Go for it.
Well, Debbie Kazmarak's on says hi, guys. And Debbie, we're sorry we won't make it up there this week. Just a bunch of things that come up. It's just going to be really hard to keep it. But we are coming to see you. We'll stay in
We'll stay in
contact.
touch.
I'll make sure Linda works it out. Maybe get a few together to scrapbook, and
Yeah.
maybe we can do something, come up for a day or something like that. So that's what we'll try to do there. We have Linda Graham on. So
Hello.
welcome. And Darlene Logan's on too and says, hi,
Yay.
guys. It'll come up when you're down with your sister.
Oh, that would be so much fun. Those girls are a hoot. I
You
love
guys
those
would get in
girls.
trouble, I'm afraid.
Oh my
We have
gosh.
Melissa on says hello from Ohio.
Hello, hello. So now I'm just going to cut that apart. I cut the straight edge that I drew with my trimmer. And today I didn't even take my trimmer. I just used my scissors when I was with the girls. And so you don't have to have a fancy trimmer. You just have to have a good pair of scissors. I like the Tim Holtz scissors the best. They fit my hand. They don't make it tired. And I broke my hands in the auto accident that I was on. So they have a lot of arthritis in it, and sometimes they don't like to cooperate as
Age
well.
doesn't always help.
And age doesn't help either. You had
But
to
the
bring
warm
that
weather-
up.
The
You
warm weather
bring that
does help.
Yeah.
Amy Matthews said congrats that she just got back from vacation in Florida. So
Ah.
she's up, I think, in West Virginia was.
Now,
If I
what
misspoke.
what to ink and what not to ink? So
That
is the question. So for me, it varies. Now, if I have something going across the page, I won't ink the edges of the borders if they come to the middle. Okay. If it's a one pager, like today, the one I did, I only inked the three sides, these two and the Kirby one. I didn't ink that one, and it was at the top. You can ink all the sides if you so choose to. Tonight, I'm not going to ink the outside edges, just to give something a little bit breakup difference. Okay, but I'm just going to do the ends and then the curve in the template. All right, and I'm just using Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. It does cover the pencil marks that I miss and any little cut marks that maybe are a little imperfect. And it does a great job. It does give it a little vintage feel, so if you don't mind that. Otherwise, you can always use your own colors that match the paper. Now, there's a few gals that I know that do that, and it's absolutely amazing how they do that.
So you can call it Lee because it covers up the imperfections.
Okay.
Need that.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do this one next because it's a backdrop. And I think I have enough of, let's see what this one will look like.
again, some of the strong of using up your stash.
Yeah.
I realize this is from the monthly kit, but you've already been working with it.
I've been working with it.
And you're still able to get multiple creations.
Yes, I am.
Would it help for me to move?
Yes, that would be great if you move that. Thank you.
this over to
That
here?
would be great. I'm gonna see if got this piece. And I don't think that one's big enough.
Anyway, Mary Bruning says, hope you're doing
Nope.
well and Happy New Year.
Same to you. Yes, Happy New Year. We didn't do much for New Year's.
And Julie
This-
says,
this-
"Hi, Linda and Lee."
Oh, I like this one. Okay. And I like this one.
She's excited to watch tonight. She said she loves this new kit.
I know, right? So many ideas that you can do with it. I do like this. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's do this one. I've got some letters here, but I can change. I think it'll be fine if I do the black. Do I want to do this? That's good too. And that's kind of a directional pattern. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which is the way to go. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness.
Flip coin.
Well, if it's going to have to go like that if I do that. That isn't bad, but this one really is good. We're going to go with the orange.
Gail Laverne, she's on, says hi from Morgan City, Louisiana.
Hello, Morgan City. Why does that sound so familiar?
We've been through it before.
Is that what it is? Ah.
We've been everywhere, man.
Oh my goodness. So
Haven't we?
have we? We've been a lot of places. All right, so I'm just going to trace around. Now, I'm not going to use this little arrow here, but if you want to use that, you could just use a pen, like a gel pen to fill it in. Or if you wanted to, you could trace it all and cut it out on another piece of paper. That is an option. Let me put this in.
Amy Kleinschmidt's on from Nebraska.
Well, hello, hello.
Says hello.
We know Nebraska very well.
Crystal Hitchcock's on, says hi. Crystal is from California.
Welcome.
And we might get into California later this year. I know we're going to Utah, Nevada, Arizona, so we can't
New Mexico.
go to Selma, California.
Yeah, we actually purchased our motorhome, signed the papers
Yep,
in
I
California
bought it in 19.
because it's cheaper than Arizona.
Well, the tax,
Yeah.
there was some kind of reason for the dealer wanted that, but
Something like that.
Marshall says hello, Linda.
Hello, hello.
And had our first snowfall today. It's so beautiful. Glad I played it in my crafty room.
Snow. Oh, what's snow? Do you remember what snow is?
I try not to.
Oh my gosh. So our son's family was here over Christmas and they were here for what, about 10 days? Something like that.
Something like it.
It was fabulous time with them. Just fabulous. And they tried to do a whole bunch of stuff and get it all in, but they're looking for, they got a list of stuff that they want to do again when they come back. So, but it was a lot of fun.
And we have hello from Carol in California. So we have a lot of
Californians. Okay, so I think on this side, to bring in that orange, I think I'm going to make this little piece orange.
Dawn says next month when you do your thing at AJ's, you should bring in one of your CDs so they can hear some of your recordings for background music, or else let Lee bring his guitar and sing.
Here's the thing.
That's what we could do.
Now, here's the thing. We only made 2 CDs, a Christmas one and one with somebody else, another singer that was a friend of ours that we joined for a while and sang together, that we used to sing.
Most of them are on cassette tape.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Most of them are cassette. So
some of them 78.
There is no 78. Seriously? I'm old, but I'm not that old. Seriously. Okay, there is really no easy way to get this to use less paper. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Maybe that way. That one looks like
that's a good suggestion.
Yes. Although I really wasn't that
And
good.
Deborah Johnson says, happy to join you. I think you were just fine. Nancy Livermont says, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. So now, did you see
North Carolina, Fancy Nancy.
I love that. Fancy. My daughter used to have a book called Fancy Nancy.
And I'm assuming it's North Carolina. It's NC.
What was I going to say? Oh, the events have all now been posted for January. I hope you guys all got out there and signed up for them. You got the PJ Play Dates. You've got, oh my goodness, help me.
Out of the box. The unboxing.
Oh yeah, the unboxing. Oh my
there's all
gosh,
the other ones.
there's so many. She's
Tidbits.
doing Tuesdays tidbits. She's doing so many for you guys, and
Stay tuned. There might be
yes.
some new things.
Yeah, possibility. A
Debbie
possibility.
is all's good, Casimir.
So, but so anyway, after you get done tracing this, just cut it out. I mean, it's so easy peasy. I know a lot of people say that hand cutting isn't their favorite thing to do, and I can appreciate that. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I will tell you, cutting Kiwi Lane is therapeutic. I don't know what it is. There's just something blessed about these little templates, and they just make you happy. Just make a person happy. So, in fact, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, LaDonna Hand is on. Says hello from Texas.
Hello, hello. We've been to Texas. What part of Texas are you from? We love Texas.
Texas.
We were going to winter in Texas for a year, but the year we were going to do it, we came down here, and and it was kind of a good thing because where we wanted to go, it snowed, and it was raining, and it was a pretty bad winter. So we were glad that we chose to be up here.
Marcelle's
Or down
very
here.
intelligent. Did you know that?
Of course I know that.
Her kit is up at the mailbox on the highway, but because of the snowy weather, she
Oh
stayed
no.
That's when you can ask somebody else to go pick it up for you.
Poor girl. That's sad. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to look what's on the back of some of these.
And Deborah wants to know, did you show 2 layouts you've done with this kit?
I just showed the one.
Show up with video and audio. I saw your idea book layout.
Yeah, that's
and
this
I think
one.
you're referring to another maybe from
This one. No, I haven't done the third one. I wanted to wait until I got tonight's done before I do the third one, but I will get it done and I'll post it. This is the one I submitted for the PDF. Okay.
But she did do one earlier today, but not with the kit.
Yes, not with the kit. No. And that's in the bag down here.
We
And
might
can
get
show
to
that.
it later.
Yeah.
But
Here,
Lucy
I'll give it to you.
Fernow's on. What
Hello.
is hello? Off my Zoom,
Welcome.
only to join another. Hello, Linda. and Lee.
Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay, this little piece, I saw some navy. We could do navy and then make our little car blue. That could work. All right, let's do that. See, how do I want to do this? Is this a 12-inch piece? Just
Pam Weston says hi from Texas.
hello, hello.
I've seen some of her posts out there. They're really nice.
Yes, you girls are post. I haven't posted for a while. I need to.
Deathra
busy on
Cooley's on says hello, Lee
Hey,
and
hey.
Linda. She's from down in Kentucky.
So that was the same side. Okay, so we will go this way. No, we won't. I'm trying to keep, so if I want to put a border in, I've got enough paper left because I still have one more layout to do.
Well, Crystal Hitchcock says, I'm up in Southern California,
Southern.
a little place called Lancaster.
It never rains in Southern California.
It's my first time joining in, and I just have to say, I'm so sorry I haven't done this sooner.
Oh, well, I tell you what, you can go back and you can catch previous ones in the Kiwi Lane community. So all you do is go to where it says community events and it'll say upcoming, and right there where it says upcoming, you pull that little arrow down and you can get some of the past videos that have been done by me, by Susan. I know that there's been some of the other design team that have been on with Susan, like Mary and Deborah. She's on here. So just go back and check some of those. Some of them are really good to get to know your design team. It's called Memory Lane. And that is a really good way to see what each design team, how they scrapbook and what is their specialty, what sticks out among them. So that's a good way to get to know the team, also get ideas. And then for those of you too that are not familiar with the Kiwi Lane inventory, we'll call it, there is another app that's all free. The app is Kiwi Lane checklist, or Kiwi Lane Designs checklist. And on there, you can keep track of the templates you own, the templates you want. You can go in there and look and see what is available currently, what is vaulted, and they give you ideas in that app also.
The database management
Yes,
tool.
it's a very good tool. So, and then back to the community. Now, the community, you have to request a link. Don't download the circle without getting a link. So what you do is you will email support@kiwilane.com, and then you'll ask for the link to the community. Okay, and then that will get you in to all the events. And if you're a Kiwi Lane user of the kit club, there's a special place in there that says exclusive club kit members. So that's where you will get extra special stuff, treatment, ideas, all kinds of good stuff in there. So, and if you are a kit club member, I didn't know if some of you guys know this, you get 10% off, and I think it's $75 if you order, you get free shipping if you order $75 or more. And it's a great deal. And this is
That's always something changed.
yeah, this kit, to be honest with you, is the best kit out there. It's so friendly, and the reason I say that is because it's not a one and done. You might use all the paper, but you still got all these beautiful templates. So you can use them over and over again for your own personal
And you can
stash.
modify or, use them in
Yes.
different aspects.
And here's the thing, and I told the girls today, the Kiwi Lane templates are there to help you finish up your stash, right? So you can go buy more. So anyway, let's see, what else can we tell them that what was going on today? I'm trying to think. We had a lot of new people that's just stopped in the store first time, and that's always fun to see somebody who's never seen the system before and their face light up.
They were talking to you for quite a while.
Yeah.
She just kind of came in and left after she got talking to you.
Yeah, she's gonna be coming to one of the
Events on
months. Yeah, one of them that I'll be
Does she
there.
do Kiwi
And
Lane now, or
no.
have you heard of it?
No, they just walked in off the street. And I should say the thing at AJ Crafts is going to be the second Thursday of the month. With there's a couple dates that are that they are not doing it. They're switching it, but they're still doing it once a month. And I just got those, so I'll post those on my personal
So it's pretty
website.
much the same date
Yeah.
as we do this event.
Yeah. So well, like today, I mean, we're done at 4, so we just have to hightail it back here to get live.
Traffic.
Yep. It took us what 2 hours to get home tonight.
It's about an hour, but
Oh, mosquito. Welcome, Florida.
It's a mosquito. Anyway, Nancy Livermon said my kit hadn't arrived yet, so I will watch and get some ideas from you.
There you go.
I'm also watching you, of course, and then the football of Miami versus Old Mississippi. So
oh, who's doing the best? I'm assuming it's Mississippi, right? Weren't they the ones that were better? I would like to say that. I would like to say Florida.
Miami was one really up there. But
really?
Marshall told Crystal, though, from California. I'm originally from Pasadena, California, but she's in Arizona now. So
I want to see the Rose Bowl parade sometime. The Rose Parade, not Rose Bowl. Rose Parade. I've always wanted to see that
too.
Right. So if in cutting these little sections out, I just use the point of my scissors. That's the only time I use the point, or if I come to an end of something. But you don't have to put your whole big piece in here like that. You just use your snip, just kind of judge where it's got to go to. And it's pretty doggone easy, let me tell you. Pretty easy. And then like I said, this is a fun little arrow.
Well, Beth Coles from Iowa says Fancy Nancy books are popular.
Yes.
And Nancy Livermon, who was the Fancy Nancy, says, my granddaughter calls me the real Fancy Nancy. And she loved the books too. So that's always.
I love it. She had a big hat. And well, I had them for my granddaughter too. My oldest granddaughter. I remember reading them to her. She, we call her the Blingy Girl because I give nicknames to all my grandkids. Maybe you guys have heard me say this. Our oldest, Maxwell, his name, well, it started out Little Man, but it became Maximus because he told me one day that Nana, I'm too old to be little man. So we changed it to Maximus, and then the next one, his sister.
No more, is he?
Oh, goodness, I have to look up at him.
6 foot.
And then Michaela, she is the blingy girl. And I give the kids all their nicknames when they're born. And she just sparkled. I mean, she was just a little baby and she just sparkled. So she's our blingy girl. And then comes Audrey. Audrey is our munchkin. She was just a little bitty thing, but now she's tall. She's gonna be like her daddy's side of the family. So yeah, she's a sweetheart too. Okay, I'm gonna trace this on the same thing.
Brenda Bailey says hi.
Hello.
Let's catch the replay because I'm at a ball game. Our daughter coaches the cheer squad. So good luck and hope everybody's safe and
yes,
great game.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and trace everything on the outside of this, okay? Because I'm gonna use this to layer on. The only thing I'm gonna cut out is I'm gonna do these windows of this little car and the headlight, okay? Now, there's a couple little lines here. Now, there's a couple things I thought of with this, okay? So you could use this here and then just cut this piece off. You could have a pickup truck if you wanted to. The other thing is too, you could make this like a two-piece different car, like, if you want to do the top half a different color, uh, like say if you're in a convertible, right? You could do that. The other thing is you could use those for the door handles. And if you wanted to, you could draw the doors in. Okay, so those are some ideas for you. But right now I'm just going to do the whole thing. I'm going to lay it right there so I don't forget where it's at. And we're going to trim this out. I like to detach it from the bigger piece. I try not to go too close, but not too far away so that I don't waste all the paper. All right, I've got this piece here. And I was telling Dawn today, with the scraps that I have, if I can't get a template on, and I know there's a template out there I can use this for, but if I can't, I will use my hole punch, and I will punch little little pieces and use them as enamel dots. You take glossy accents. I don't have it here. A bottle of glossy accents, and you just squirt right over top of it, and
On a
let it
nasty mat.
on a nasty mat. And a nasty mat is this, just so you don't get it on your workspace. And then you let it set. I like to just leave them set a couple hours or overnight, and then when I've got them all done, I put them on my page. So I still use boughten ones, and I have a lot to use, but sometimes it's nice just to have the ones that are homemade because they match exactly. So if you want that to be the case, just make your own. All right. Such a cute.
Anyway, you asked a question earlier, Linda, of LaDonna, where she was from in Texas. She's 1 hour south of Dallas. She's in Corsicana. It's going down to Houston. When you go out of Dallas, down to the southeast, I guess you call it.
Still,
Southeast.
I think they still have some of these tool bags in the shop. These are amazing. So if you want a little tool bag, I mean, gosh, look at what all I got in there. I got all kinds of pens, and I've got tweezers, and I've got jewel pickers and pokers and erasers and a slice tool. So I'm going to use my slice.
Is that where my razor ended up?
No.
Oh.
A slice tool is like an X-Acto knife, except for it won't cut you. Okay, it's got different kind of a tip on it. And what's nice about this is it works kind of like a pen, and you just write.
It's great for you. Some people don't like
Yes,
them.
you either like it or you don't. It's just that's
Anyway,
the way
I
it is.
must have asked Marshall a question earlier because she says
Okay.
she loves the off one, but I don't know what the question was. I think you're asking of. Of course, that was a long time ago.
He's a little slow with the comments. So yeah, okay. And see how easy that comes out? Look at that. I did miss a little at the corner here. That was my fault.
Oh, PDF. She said silly autocorrect.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna switch my glasses because if I don't.
Deborah says thanks to clarify. She has new ones ordered. They just aren't here yet.
New what? Regular glasses? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm at that age where the nearsighted gets better and the farsighted gets worse. So, but anyway.
We have Judith Baker on. She's greetings from Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama.
Ooh,
She's visiting her daughter and family.
awesome. Well, I am hoping you have a blessed and wonderful time there. Like I said, our spending time with our family. None of them wanted to go home. I'll be doing a few pictures.
Put the comment up on where the recording is so they can see.
Oh, good.
What she had to say there, but
Good.
I like Alabama. We were
I'm not gonna cut that
2
one.
years ago. We were over in Muscle Shoals. We didn't get to spend enough time there, so we'll have to go back. Used to spend quite a bit of time in Birmingham, and we've been
Birmingham has a lot of lightning.
when we're there anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ink this little guy up, and then we're gonna put some vellum behind the windows. We're gonna get that much done. Because I'll do some more thinking on what all I want to do for the rest of them.
Beth Cole said this could be a boy baby book layout. This reminds me of my son's onesie he had.
So I'm going to take vellum. Okay. Vellum is a wonderful tool. I'm going to take my template car.
Crystal said, sweet, I'll do that. I think to go back to watch the recorded video.
There you go. All right. So I'm going to just trace a little bit here. I'm going to use those lines. Another good use of those lines so that I can put windows behind my car.
Brenda Frizzell's says, hello, Linda and Lee.
Hello.
So glad to be here. She's from out in West Texas, and the weather is just wonderful there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're enjoying it here.
I always give Brenda a hard time about with the last name Frizzell. Was she
related to Shelley and David? Yeah.
Yeah, and Lefty Frizzell,
Okay.
some of the country singers.
All right, and if you want to get creative, you can put little people's faces on your from pictures and just stick in there, right? So another little option for you. So I'm going to leave this where it needs to be. I'm just going to turn this over now. I normally have my glue press, but it's still kind of packed up. So
I did put a comment up on the screen. Pam Wesson left. I look forward to my monthly kit.
Oh,
she does.
Me too.
Job with it.
Now I get them about 3 months in advance, so I get a little bit more sneak preview. Guys, the one's coming up. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Just be careful not to share it.
I can't share it. No, I have to keep things a secret.
Trisha Werfer's joined.
See?
Oh, I forgot you were live.
All right, so we'll finish doodling him up in just a little bit, but we're gonna just lay him here.
She's up in Michigan
Right now.
See?
Oh, that is adorable. Okay, put my nasty mat away. All right, now let's work on this guy. All right, so I love specialty papers. Some of you guys know that glitter, burlap, anything that it has a texture feel to it or look to it, I love to use it. I really do. So, oh, I did ink this. Shame on me. Okay.
Well, you need to do that.
I do. We're going to do 2 different pieces for the outside, and we're going to do the red, yellow, and green here.
And why
another
would you do that?
Because that's what a stoplight is. Okay, but I do need it to go this way. This is kind of, it's metallic, but it's also got a little shine like glitter to it. So
looks like it's 3D a little.
I know it does, right? I'm going to make. Let's see, how do I want to do that so it'll attach?
I don't know if you saw it or not, Linda, but Marshall said she got a kick out of Susan's post with her son-in-law helping her organize her huge pile of layouts. That could be kind of fun.
So this is the way I want it. Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing because I'm going to do the easy way where you layer up. Okay, instead of doing a lot of cutout and stuff. All right, so we're going to do it this, but I can't write on this, right? So there's a little trick. We're going to slide the template off, slide it under, and flip both of them over. Slide, slide, flip. That way I know it's in the correct position of the way I designed it. Okay, now what was about Susan's post again? Tell me again.
Marshall got a kick out of her. She did a post of her son-in-law helping her organize her huge pile of layouts.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that yet. I need to.
Oh, you have to go look that one up.
Yeah.
But Amy Matthews said, I've been pulling double duty as well. I was watching you with the headphones on one ear, and I was watching the Michigan State basketball on the other, and they just beat Northwestern 76 to
Oh
64.
wow, that was a good game. Wowza, good game.
Oh, Spartans,
What were we watching tonight when we got home? What did you have the TV on?
the news. The
No, you
local
had
news.
something else on
A
too.
little bit of that Family
Family
Feud.
Feud. I haven't seen that forever. He's watching it, and
Something I don't have to concentrate on, just kind of
yeah,
let it
just kind of
play.
let it go. All right.
Marshall, remember she said she's from Pasadena, California
Yep.
originally. When she was a kid, she slept out on the Rose Parade route and decorated.
Ugh.
Best memories. Wish I had pictures from that time.
Yeah, you can still write about it. Take it, make a rose out of the templates. You guys remember when I did the rose with the poppy and nature walk? Go back, watch that video, make a rose, and then just do a story about it. Just that'll work. It's a memory. You got to get the memory in there so that nobody forgets.
And I'm a little behind here, but Crystal Hitchcock said, okay, store with a question mark. She's the one that just joined. She says, I think I might have stumbled on something more than I expected. So cool. Is there some place I can log on for more info and all that good stuff?
For the Kiwi Lane, you can log on. I have a website. You can go to Kiwi Lane Direct, or if you want to go through my link, it's https:// kiwilane.com/share/247-200 /. Or like I said, you can just go straight to Kiwi Lane. That's fine. kiwilane.com. Um, it's it's a great company. I can just tell you that. And the ideas that you can get, they never stop coming.
Or you can just reach out to Linda
Yeah.
on Facebook too.
Yeah, we can do that too.
And
I
we
help
can
you.
just chat with you about things. And
Yep, I'm here to help. So, and you can do it anytime, day or night. If I don't answer, that means I'm a dead sleep or I'm driving, one of the two. And I won't be driving for a while. So, because
you never know. You drove
we're
to
not, well, that's just a little bit to get home, but I'm talking about the coach. Usually, if I'm driving the coach, I don't answer my phone.
You don't talk on the phone when you're driving the car.
No, I don't either. But I very rarely drive the car.
You can do it more.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Kelly says hi, Lee and Linda.
Not throwing that away. You can use that for an arrow or for a little piece. Don't throw your scraps away. That's why they call it scrapbooking. I saw some in the garbage today and I almost reached in and picked some out. No, but I'm like, nope, can't do that.
Can't do
Can't do that. Okay, so I'm going to take another specialty paper. This is it's a gold, but it's a really weird gold. It's a gray gold. I've had this for a long, long time. And I think I'm going to make the bottom where the lights go. I'm just going to make that out of this. Okay. And you have plenty of paper in your kit. You can use whatever you want to, but I like to experiment with some of my stash. I mean, that's what Kiwi Lane was created for, was to help get rid of your stash so you can buy more.
One of the reasons.
Yeah. Well, and everything was so expensive years ago. I mean, it still is, but to not have this is wonderful because you can use this instead of buying a whole bunch of embellishments.
So
You can make them.
Liz Wolfen from Kansas, she's got a question.
Sure.
Says, hello everyone. Linda, can you tell me when they will they have a coloring sheet for the year, and when will they come out with a 2025 circle stickers for the ideal books to put with your templates?
Well, they've got some already. I don't know if they're coming out with more for the new ones or if we're just supposed to keep those papers like they come with the kit. Don't throw these away because these have the ideas on it. Not sure. Okay. I can ask and maybe we can get Susan to make a post on that and see. Let's see. What was the other question? There was two.
In fact, I'm going to put this up on the screen so
they can catch it. Yes. So they can catch it.
Yeah. So when they review it, we'll be able to see that. So the other question was the coloring sheet for the year.
That I don't know. I'm assuming it will be coming out soon because they just did the classes. the online classes. So I'm assuming they will. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that is. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim a little bit in on it, just a little bit, and you'll see why in just a second. Okay. Go ahead,
Julie
Lee.
Smart has a question.
Shoot.
What do you use for the enamel dots again? She missed it.
Okay. Take a hole punch, like a regular hole punch, right?
Just a little round circle.
Yep. I'll get it here just a second. Let me get this here.
And it's called glossy accents is the stuff
Yep.
that she can show you here.
Okay. So I did it a little smaller. Might even have to go a little more.
And she's been
But
doing
you
this
see
for
how
a
it
few
gets
years now.
how it gets a little bit of the outside, so it looks like a frame. I need to trim off just a little bit here on the bottom. All right, let's see if we can get this. I think where are my hole punches?
In your basket.
No, hold on. It's not my basket. Get that piece up. Hole punch, hole punch. Well, anyway, take your hole punch, okay? Glossy accents. It's called glossy accents. And it works just like a little glue bottle. So you got your tabs, your dots, okay? Your little dots, you put them on there. We'll pretend this is a dot. Okay? You got your dot. Then you just put glossy accents on top. It'll fill right up. And then put it off to the side for a couple hours. Let it set.
Don't disturb it.
Don't disturb it. You can even leave it set overnight. I like to do a whole bunch of them at once. So like I've got a whole basket here ready now to make dots with. And then once you're done, once it's dry, you just take them off, put them on like regular dots with some glue.
And it
Works
dries
good.
clear, and it really, especially if it's a glossy paper that you got, it is really.
Oh yeah, like glitter paper.
changes it
Oh
up.
my gosh, glitter and iridescent. Oh, it's really cool. Okay.
Well, we do have another one here I'm going to share.
See how that's just a little bit, so I get a little bit of the silver in the background, just a tad. Okay, so we got that.
Amy Matthews said the slice was on my Christmas list,
Did you get it?
and Santa was very good to me. I like it. And
Awesome.
Beth Cole said she loves her slice.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish these little lights up. All right, I'm gonna grab this piece. Here's where we're gonna have fun, guys. Red glitter. All right, we're gonna make one red. So this is the way it goes.
Crystal said she's about
Slide,
half
flip.
of Pasadena.
Okay.
She think Marshall.
Red.
Oh, I guess I should have just read down further. I would have. Marshall said, Julie, it's glossy accents. It's like a liquid glue.
Yes.
And it's clear. It dries clear.
I know Scrapmania in Cedar Rapids, Iowa carries it. So if you want to look there, it is 319-377-9999. That's the easiest way to do it. Or look on the Scrapmania Facebook page. They have a online shopping, so you can get it that way too.
Well, Julie said, and what was the exact tool she was using? I think you got them out for the enamel dots. It's a punch, basically.
A hand punch, like a hole punch, just a single punch. Where did I put my punch? I'm trying to think. I know I had. Oh, I bet it's out in that other basket we took into the villa. That's where it went. Oh.
Pam Weston said at the Dallas Fort Worth, our weather was windy, but it was nice in the 70s today.
Okay, we have green. This is kind of like the silver one, though. We have that one. I thought I pulled another one.
And Marshall answered again, said, Julie, it's the slice. Scrapbooking has them. I have two of them.
Love.
Yeah, it's just a tool. Some people like X-Acto knives, but if you ever slip or you're not real sure of yourself, you can.
Yeah, we'll just use.
Julie thanked her.
And there's the yellow. I'm using glitter. I'm just going to see if I had another green out here. I thought I did.
And the one and only Gail Owens is on. Says I have so many car driving photos to scrapbook with this month's kit. I'm loving.
I had to tell you. I had to look. I really did, because I'm like, what? I don't have car. I got the motorhome. Oh yeah, well let's do the motorhome. And then I found these golf cart ones, and I'm like, that's perfect. Okay, do it. Slide it up.
Excited to see what you do with the stoplight template.
Now I'm doing it layers, okay? I'm not cutting it out. Okay. Oh, not that one. Is it the same?
Trisha said,
Nope,
go
they're different.
green.
Okay.
Of course, she's close to Lansing, so you know the Spartans. You got to have the green.
Let me erase this. The holes are not the same, FYI. Okay. So I need to trace the second one, not the first one. All right. There's the yellow one.
Gail says game shows are my jam. I love watching game shows.
There was one years ago that Lee's aunt watched. It was called Lingo. Loved that show. But do you think I could find it these days? Haven't been able to. Okay, there's yellow, red, and we've got the green. Okay, so this is the way it goes. Slide off, slide under. And green's at the bottom, right? Green's at the bottom.
In the U.S.,
Ah, gotta help me remember here, dear.
unless the light's sideways, then it's either but could be on the left.
Okay, now we've got our 3 lights. What is going to be missing after I cut these out on a real stoplight? Think about it. Real
The
close.
wiring,
Nope.
the pole,
Nope. I got the pole.
the colors,
Nope. I got the colors.
the case on the outside
What case?
that holds the 3 lights.
No, that's what I got here. Nope. Think about it.
I did, and it's gone. There's no more thoughts.
They have the little cover that goes over top of them, right? The little cover, the little black cover that goes over top, the kind of, you know what I'm talking about?
Where do you drive?
Huh?
Where do you drive at?
What do you mean, where do I drive
I
at?
thought you might have meant the little blue light that they have down
Oh, yeah, I don't know what those are for. I have no idea. No
you know what the
idea.
red's for, and the yellow, and the green.
And
you'll
so,
be fine.
so some of you that have been scrapbooking Christmas, here's a good way to use your red, green, and gold, right?
If you had silver, gold.
Okay, there we go. There's the 3, and I will put them in the right place because I'll put this over top and then put it in there. Okay, but we need. Oh, let me get a hold of it.
Amy Matthews said, I've got hundreds of pictures from the 2014 Rose Bowl. Scrap. Michigan State versus Stanford.
Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, I want to see here if I have something I can use or if I need to use the same thing. Let me grab widget.
And Marshall said she did do a Pasadena scrapbook years ago, and she actually journaled about it, as you suggested. And she found picks a line to use.
Well, there you go. All right. I'm going to see if this works. I've got widget number 3. This is one of the featured sets, right? All right. Let me just see which one will work. Okay.
And
I got black. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Trish Heaton's on also. She said, I'm in Southern California also. We would sleep in an RV and sometimes a car waiting for the parade. I don't have pictures either, but great memories.
There you
So
go.
it's like we got to do Southern California this next year somehow.
All right.
Amy Matthews says, go white.
So I want to tell you something else too. So I punched these stamens out, right, with my punch. I had them all along here. If you do this, you can take your template. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here, but let me grab my
Those are
template.
snowflakes.
Well, that's what the punch is, but I use it as a stamen. But I'm going to show you
A
something.
flower?
Here. Yeah, for a flower.
Gail Owen says she loves lingo also. She said there's a new
Okay.
version out on Paramount, she thinks. Paramount Plus, if you wanted to look for it.
Yep. Okay. I'll make sure I didn't go over my. Okay. So I already cut out of it, so I won't do it on this. But I'm going to show you really quick another idea. When my head gets going, I get all these ideas. I need to share them with you because
Marshall says arrow. I'm not sure.
arrow. Oh no, the arrow. No, you could do that. You could put a little arrow in there. You could use the arrow that's on the tag part. Okay, but anyway, you could make your template and use this on here. So when you lay it down, you've got your punch already there. There's another idea for using any of your templates, guys. All right.
Mine says birds.
birds. Down here, they're birds. We have these funky birds. They look like a little vulture, but they're really poor things. They look like they're wet all the time, and they stand with their wings wide open just to dry. It's hilarious to watch them. It really is. Okay, so let's hopefully this idea works.
Crystal
Probably make it
Hitchcock is a camera.
Oh, there you go. Okay, guys, you're getting all this. I want to see what you guys do with all your lights. All right, so I'm hoping this works.
Is this like a speed camera, or if you run the
I
red
don't
light?
know.
Deborah Bordeaux says the arrow also.
Let's see if this works.
I'm not sure what your question was there.
I think that'll work.
Cole McGinnis says, looks like fun.
Oopsie. Get my nails done tomorrow. They're getting a little too long here. Okay.
Darlene Ortiz says, street name. That's what you could, what you have.
Oh,
Also.
yeah. You put this. Oh, that's a good idea.
You always
Okay.
have the big one like Daniel's.
See that? See that? You know the little cover that goes over the light, right? Okay.
Liz Wilson also said camera.
All right. So I'm going to make, this was with your widget number 3. I just did the top. Let me get it turned around here.
Marshall says, Linda, when you use the widget, you just amaze me on what you think outside the box. I wish my brain worked like that. Be careful what you ask for, Marshall.
I've had a lot of sleepless nights, believe me. Okay, there's one, and I need one more.
It could be a place you don't want to go.
I mean, you could design it yourself, but this is just an easy way. Just
California, you can never leave.
I love it. Okay, so we use widget number 3. But you guys see what I'm saying? It's a little detail that maybe some people don't look at this stuff like that, but I'm like, oh wait, I know what that is.
Pam Wesson said, I've been itching to create my craft room, but still recover from spinal surgery.
Oh, bless your heart.
Just getting back in there. So we'll keep praying for you when you get in there.
At least you're able to watch and get inspired. That's good.
Just don't
overdo it.
Too heavy.
Now the Kuratoga pencil does write on the black. I've used it. You can see it just fine. Okay, so I'll redo them later. But you guys see it? It was starting to look like a real stoplight. I love the idea of the name up there. I may have to do that. That's a cool idea.
Pam says thank you.
All right. I haven't even looked at the PDF to see what anybody else has done out there. I need to see what the other design team has done.
Did you look at mine?
You didn't do one. Did you?
Did you look?
No, I didn't look. I know it's not there.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay. There we go. Got it.
Pam says she loves the cover. She never would have thought that.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Let's finish up. Honey, I'm gonna like put it right there.
I'm at kind of a loss here because I got this basket where I can't see all of this.
Let's get some of this down, and then I want to work on the license plate and the rest of the car and the arrow, okay?
License plate or driver's license?
Driver's license. Yes, sorry about that.
The
okay.
Fake ID.
Yes, the fake ID.
Is it going to have the star so you can fly?
Yep. Show enough. Show enough. Okay, we're going to put these together.
Cassandra says, I say out your title to the page where the street name would go, but make it look like a street name. So you can
say it again.
Hang the title.
Oh,
like the street name.
Look at you guys thinking out of the box. See? Look at that. All right. I'll get this down. And I left enough room for my pictures. I'm going to move these.
You got pictures?
I got pictures. And I don't think I inked them, so I might have to do that. All right. Let me save that one.
I love how the streetlights look so realistic now.
Oh my gosh. I'm having so much. I told you this was going to be a fun one tonight. You know, I like.
Says that the title and the driver's license plate would be good too.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be my driver's license. And then so I've got sayings to go on it. You know, I looked at my driver's license and I'm like, okay, I know it asks for height. It doesn't ask for weight anymore. Does it? At least mine didn't have it on there. Thank goodness.
Oh, it's there.
No, it's
They
not.
hide it on the back.
No, on the no, I don't think so. I didn't even look on the back, but no.
I haven't looked either.
So anyway, wait till you guys see what I'm gonna put on that. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of these pictures.
Buckskimper says it's so cute.
That's what I'm going for tonight. It's cute. I really like sophisticated my pages. I really like them to look that way. However,
And Pam
this
said
one,
she loves the title being on the street sign.
I do too. I love that. But wait till you see what I'm going to do with the title. I got a little different. Okay, that one I got to save because that was going to be a surprise. All right, let's get these down.
Should I wake up Grace? Let her know you got a surprise.
No. Oh, she hasn't even opened up her Christmas presents yet, has she? We need to do that.
Just kind of.
Well, we were supposed to leave next week.
A lot of stuff.
Oh, she gets a Christmas stocking, and whatever in her stocking she gets. So okay, so on my grandson's, the look on his face. This is our oldest. He's now 18, and the look on his face when he's doing this, he was so funny and so serious. It's kind of serious, but kind of funny. So anyway, I'm gonna tuck these up under here. I gotta get off my hands here.
This has been a while back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know when this was, to be honest with you. There's one. I think this is number 2.
Golf cart in 18.
And then our other grandson, Gavin, is in here, and he's just hanging on for dear life.
And now he's the chauffeur.
Yeah. Now they got the golf cart now.
Drive it.
So, and then this
got
one.
our own golf cart down here. Ours is a 4-seater.
Oops. Let me get this up just a little more here. Okay. There we go. It has to be quirky, so we're going to put it off to the side. Now, I will take a little glue when I'm done, and I'll kind of put that back down. So, our little car is going to go here. All right, let's get this picture. It needs to be matted, okay? And I think, let me see. I think, what did I pull out for my mat? I know I pulled it out. There it is. Pulled out some plain white. Do I want white? I'm going to wait on matting it. I'm just going to leave it there for now. We know we're going to mat it. All right, I'm going to leave that there. And I know I'm going to mat this one. So I'm going to leave it there. Put this here. Oh, I know what I could do. Oh, well. All right, here we go. So I know those got to be matted. This, we need to finish this up. All right, let's get this down over here. I love this paper too. I love the design on it. This is kind of green and it almost looks like it's got little bubbles on it. You guys see that? Isn't that amazing? I love the colors. Okay. And this one kind of goes like this.
Grendalia Balderdan says, hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Hello. Welcome. All right, we're going to put this together. I'm just going to go right over top of this piece. So Dawn asked me today if I plan out my layouts. Nope. I just kind of get a thought in my head, an idea. And
you might get a few of the templates.
Yeah, I'll get some of the templates out, but I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. But I don't know what it's going to look like until I get done. Get out here to start playing with you guys. Okay, so there's that. Now this one, I didn't ink it, so I better get this one.
And you get your reading glasses on so she can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. This probably, for me, takes the longest. I know this is Susan's favorite thing. She loves the satisfying of inking. So.
And you do a good job of inking too. That one is busy.
But it's not that hard. You just got to keep at it.
You can, have you shown how to flex up and flex down?
Well, I don't want to do that with this.
Well, you could
Uh,
get down there and ink.
no, I don't want it. No, my arrow needs to stay flat because I'm going to put my title on it. Gotta have it for my title. Okay. How are we doing on time? Where are we at?
It's after 9 o'clock.
No. Is it really? Like how far after?
You didn't start till 8 Eastern time.
Yeah, I know, but
It's 9:09.
oh, whew. Okay, we're gonna finish. We'll get it
You
done
got
early.
plenty of time.
Yep, we are gonna do it.
You only got 3 more hours.
Okay, so this is gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pop it up. Okay, I want it to stand up a little bit because I'm putting my title on it. So I'm gonna use what Lee calls elevators.
Because they elevate.
They elevate. Yes. Okay. Do I have any bigger ones? We'll just use 0. There's 0.4. I want 0.8. I was hoping for some my tweezers.
Grindelia says loving, and it does help her relax.
Yeah. For me, I get anxious.
Therapeutic.
I get anxious with it because I know what's going to come in after the ink. So I'm like, yeah, I want to get this done. Tweezers are wonderful for little things, gems, putting your elevators on. There's 0.4 and 0.8 right now. I wish they'd make another one like a 0.6 in between. I don't know why they just went with those two, but we really need another one.
And Grandella is also in California, so we got quite the group
Yay!
on from Cali. It's only 6:09 there in Riverside.
Oh, that's good.
And it's cold, she says.
How cold is cold? Like we're supposed to get colder next week and it's supposed to be in the 70s. We did get down to what, the 50s? Something
No,
like that?
40.
Oh, 40s.
Yeah.
But I mean for a high though, what was the high? I'm gonna pull this over, guys, because I'm gonna take these off.
We're in the 60s.
It's going to take me longer to do it this way, I'll bet. Oh, there we go.
Crystal said, you two have been a breath of fresh air, a real pleasure to watch, and your audience is great, so friendly.
Yes.
I'll definitely be tuning in again for sure.
Now, there are, like I said, there are previous ones you can watch too. So, and if you can't get enough of it, we're actually live on Scrapmania Facebook page every Sunday night at 6 Eastern, right? Or 6 Central.
6 Eastern.
Okay, 6 Eastern. All right.
5 Central.
5 Central. Okay, and we do the same thing. We create.
Use Kiwi Lane.
I use Kiwi Lane templates and use some of my stash. Sometimes I have some new stuff that's out and I like to use that. Like I love 49 and Market. I think I'm gonna be doing that this next Sunday night, using some 49 and Market. Okay, here we go. This is gonna go right here. Now, how I'm gonna line this up is I'm gonna take the outside here and line it up with the edge of the border template.
Do appreciate the comment though, Crystal. That was really nice.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, I love that. All right, now let's get into. I want to make some stars.
Grandella says 52 degrees in Riverside, but it feels like 30.
Oof. Okay.
Need
2 stars.
Cassandra Kelly says, where are you right now? Still Florida?
We are still in Fort Myers. We will be here until May.
First week in May.
Yep. We have to go to our granddaughter's dance recital. Okay. I'm going to use a really cool, you guys are going to love it. We're going to do it with another glitter. Watch that, Glassley.
Okay, got it. Well, Gail says, my hubby's next to me and listening, and he said he wants to be like you guys because it sounds like you're having so much fun.
We are having fun. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Blue glitter. All right. I'm going to make this piece.
I get my 2 stars on first. My cataracts are going to get worse.
All right. So this is the way I want it, like this, right? I'm going to slide it off, slide it under, and flip it over. So I need one of these. And it's not hard to trace this, guys. Not at all. Not hard to cut.
Well, Gail and you guys could do this at any time. You could always take on, always looking for ones. I know Susan is for opportunities.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do the inside. Gotta do the inside.
Well, you gotta start all over.
Nope, I just gotta put it back on there. Okay, there's that. And then I need 2 stars. Oh, pick them up.
We've stayed away from talking about food tonight, but I don't know how long that can hold out. We'll have to hit on that before long.
You've been snacking all night since we've been home.
I know.
You can't be thinking of food.
Yes, I can.
We didn't really have a good what you call dinner. We just went through McDonald's and each of us grabbed a hamburger and said, "That's it, we're done."
We just didn't have time.
We didn't have time. I don't have time to cook tonight, so okay, one more.
Crystal, it's also in California. It says to Granella, it's 42 here in Lancaster.
42. What part of California are you in? What part of the state is that?
It's southern.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, and it's 40 some degrees. I thought it got warmer in California in the wintertime.
Depends where you're at. They have a lot of snow there too.
I guess so. My uncle used to live in Redding, and then they moved to Camano Island in the state of Washington later. But I remember California.
Yeah, it's all pretty close to that actually.
Okay, we're gonna whack this out. Get these cut.
I haven't been out there for fun. We need to do that later this year. And Riverside's right down in the main part. But our next door neighbors here, they're back in California right now. And they're from south of the city. They're more in a little town outside of Temecula, down on I-15.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact town that they're in. Is it Wildemar? That's it.
So like pieces like this, guys, you could get a hole punch, maybe 2 out of that. Put the glossy accents on top. It'll look just like, where did I put it? It'll look just like these. Okay, trust me, it does. And you'll have your own homemade. And you didn't spend anything but for glossy accents in your paper, and the glossy accents will last forever. I think I've only bought 3 bottles since I've been scrapbooking. So, and I use a lot. Alrighty.
Gail said it's a whopping 20 degrees in northern Nevada, but it feels colder.
Oh, now I am going to make the little stars and put on top.
Crystal in LA County.
Oh, Gracie just snored.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. She had a little snort. For those of you who are this your first time on there, Gracie is our little black or a big black boxer.
I'll say, how do you define little?
She's turning into a sweet girl. She once in a while will still growl at Lee, but for the most part,
Once in a while?
Yeah, once in a while.
Anyway, Cassandra Kelly said, we had a basketball game for my freshman daughter, basketball practice, 5th grade daughter, and my husband was working, so I was a taxi service, so food was eat what you can grab from fridge.
That sounds familiar.
We just gotta get time to make it to put in the fridge, and we couldn't. I actually like that. That or a quick bologna sandwich works great.
You still got bologna in there. You haven't eaten.
That's true.
That might be tomorrow's cuisine. Well, actually, tomorrow we are both going to go take a day for ourselves, and we're going to get a mani-pedi. Yes, Lee gets a mani-pedi too. He even has
a snicker, but that's all right.
He loves it. First time I made him do it, he's like, "Oh, I don't need to do that. I'm going to try it." And now he really likes it.
And I'm getting a haircut.
And we're getting haircuts. Yep. We're getting.
Grandella says to Crystal, we're about 2 hours away. So we'll come with the motorhome, but we gotta do a crop somewhere there. We'll get everybody together. Maybe we'll get awesome. Marcella to come back up around the Pasadena area there. She could come back and see family. And
okay, guess what we're going to use on this little piece here? Grab our nasty mat. And the slice.
8114 said, sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you're just fine. You're not late. No crickets. You're still good. Once it gets quiet.
Brenda Webb's in Northern California, 47 degrees. Northern California.
And just like the scissors, you notice I moved the paper with my left hand to get it into position. All right. One cut around. And you got to practice with the depth on how, the thickness of the paper. But look at that. How easy is that? Okay. Now, let me ink all this up. Let's finish up our stoplight really quick.
Marshall says, wow, Gail, that's cold. I'm in Prescott and it's 34.
Oh, don't need that. All righty. Yes. And now to ink this. This one doesn't shed, so I'm going to go ahead and do the flicking the same way. But some of this kind, it has a little bit of a tendency. It doesn't shed, but it has a tendency to come off sometimes
And
on my
over a nasty mat,
right.
probably.
Well, the other thing is too is the rougher the paper, the more it's going to tear my dauber.
Yeah, the sponge.
Yep. Okay, so we got that.
Gردella says that Temecula is about 45 minutes to 1 hour away from her. So
Okay. All right, let's do these. Now these I'm going to daub. Okay.
Cassandra said, I'm in Indiana and it's 61 degrees here.
Wow, that's warm. Wow. We're originally from Iowa, and I know it's been warm enough.
You from Illinois.
Yes.
But kind of one and the same. Marshall said it's cold for you girls in California too.
Okay, got those
Brindle
two.
said sounds like fun. That's going to California doing a crop, Linda.
That would be fun.
And Crystal said it sounds so great.
Okay, we got that one.
So
get the yellow one.
That's what we got to do.
Oopsie. All right.
Don't you know?
Oh, yes, definitely. I agree. I agree 100%. Okay, that one. I got one more here. Get it off so I can pick it up. There we go. Dum, dum. Okay. Now, to do these little pieces, I am going to ink them, but I'm going to use my tweezers. So if you got little pieces, yes, black does the ink does come off on that, so you can see it.
Deborah says Camano Island's 42 degrees.
Wow. Yeah, that's where my aunt and uncle used to live.
They were real close to Camano, weren't they?
They lived on oh shoot, what's the island? Camano? Yeah, Camano Island. That's what it was. I just stopped and think.
Sandra said the coldest coming though. Indiana, it's kind of like Illinois.
Yeah, just wait 5 minutes.
Makes you think, man, winter's almost over. And all of a sudden it's like, oh no.
Wait 5 minutes.
Days are getting longer, more daylight. So it means it will start warming up.
Definitely. All right, let's start putting this together. All right, put this on. Like I said, we just left a little bit around so that you can see the silver sticking out. Just a little bit more this way. There we go. All right, now I'm going to put this back on. All right, you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm going to put it back on. Red's at the top.
Yeah, back when I was working, I used to fly into LAX and I went to some different meetings I'd go to. I think we had one or two at Long Beach. I had one at Huntington Beach. And then I'd been to 2 or 3 different meetings that were in San Diego. And San Diego was just beautiful. But the one we went to was in June. And I don't remember what they call it when it's real cloudy and nasty, kind of chilly and rainy, which you hardly ever get. Well, that's when we were there in June. That was a disappointment, but it was still nice.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you see, I'm putting it back so I can get it aligned just right.
I think our son's, isn't he this week in Palm Springs?
I think so.
California for a meeting?
I think so. Okay. Now we'll do the green one.
And we do want to get into Nevada and definitely Utah and see some of the sites later this year. I have a good friend I used to work with. They built a place there in Pahrump, Nevada, just north or more west, I guess, of Las Vegas anyway.
Okay, we got those on. Now I can take those off. If you like that look right there, you can. All right, we're going to do this.
Thank you. You're right. June Bloom or June Gloom, they called it. Yep, that's what they called it.
Okay, honey, I lost a little piece. How could I lose that little black piece?
It was very descriptive.
I'll find it. It's got to be here somewhere.
Lisa Wollenson says, howdy, Hanson's 41 degrees right now, and the heavy rain seems to be over for the night in northeast Iowa. Well,
That's
heavy
good.
rain takes care of any snow if there is any.
Okay. I know there's another little black piece here somewhere. I'm not going to panic.
Put up Lisa's.
I'm not going to panic, but it's here somewhere. Oh, I have to cut another one, I guess. Or I'll just wait till it shows up.
Oh, that is the Fiesta Bowl, Nancy. I didn't know that was on. Halftime scores, Miami 17, Ole Miss 13. That's a pretty good game.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's hope, I know Miami, I watched them here a while back, and they looked really good. Who was it they knocked off? They knocked off somebody.
I'm not sure.
I didn't get an opportunity to watch a lot of it this year.
Okay. Let's get this put down. I'll have to come back and get the other one. I lost it here somewhere. Really?
Gail said I totally had to look up the correct color order of traffic lights when I was making my layout for the PDF. I had a total brain fog and could not remember.
I didn't use it on mine because I was driving the motor home and I was like, I need to just.
Crystal says I have an uncle in S. I think she means San Diego, maybe.
And we're going to count on you guys to tell us what to do.
Darlene Logan says looks great.
And you can get fancy with the rest of this too. I mean, you can make this piece another color if you wanted to.
Amy said, of course, it's not a scrapbooking session if you don't lose something. Have you ever lost anything, Linda?
Oh, yes, I've lost things. Okay. You guys with me so far, right?
Brenda said, on the pics in the middle right.
We got it. All right. And that one's going to go there. All right. Let's work on this license so you guys can get the gist of what I'm going to be doing.
Marshall says they got the game on also.
All right. We've done that, except for the middle. This is going to go here.
They knocked off Georgia. That's who.
Uh-oh.
That's
all right.
How they got there.
So I have this little green piece, and I think this is what's on the. These are the cards. I don't know if I want to use that or do I want to use. I think I have.
Gail says, since we are scrapbooking cars, the Corvette driving school is in Pahrump, Nevada.
Ooh.
And I have pics from when my hubby went and got Corvette driving certified.
Sweet.
So that would be kind of nice. I know we've been up in Kentucky where there's the Corvette Museum.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It's right there where Bob and Kay live.
Yep, I remember that.
What's the name of that town? It's an I-65.
Oh, you would ask.
Two words. I'll have to look it up. I'm starting to really get bad at this.
Okay, I'm going to use this because I think it will show what I needed to do.
Bowling Green, that's it. I think that's the one where didn't part of that museum fall through the floor or something and they left it.
No.
But anyway, Corvette Museum's there.
All right, so we're going to trace the entire thing. I'm going to put it up to the edge here. So I can use that straight one. Ooh, a little more.
And Brenda says, yay, you found it on the picture.
All right, we're going to go all the way around. Like so. Okay.
Yeah, Crystal has an uncle in San Diego and a niece in Long Beach. So
now, I am going to put this on here. A star on here. So, but I don't want to cut anything out. So I'm just going to put a line here where I know it has to go. And right here. Okay, that's all I need. I'm going to cut out the outside. All right. This is going to be the easy way. Now, like I said before, I cut everything out on the last one. I'm going to use my tiny scissors for this one.
Art Sabella said there's an awesome scrapbook store in Dixon in Northern California. They have a class scrapbook room that's in the suite next door to the store.
Uh-huh.
Says then you could head to Lake Tahoe after that. That's got to be up in some of the vineyard country too, if it's northern, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I thought the vineyards were south. You guys have to help me because I'm not sure.
No, they're up there.
All right. So first of all, what is the first thing we need for a driver's license?
Got to pass the test.
We need a picture for our driver's license, right?
Really? Dixon,
So,
northeast of San Francisco.
oh, okay.
A little ways.
All right.
Almost to Sacramento.
I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see it. So this is Violet, and she's just a little thing right there, right? So everybody's off the golf cart, but she's over there, it's not moving, and she's just taking that wheel and she's going back and forth. So I printed a 2x2 of that picture, and I'm gonna put this star, the inside part, right over top of that. All right, and I'm gonna trace that out. I gotta get my pen. I'm using the La Pen, a black one, to trace it. All right, so be very
Nancy
careful.
says she loves how the blue pops.
You know, it's okay to experiment, and you don't have to stay within the
You're right.
color scheme. You can do whatever you want. If it looks good to you, then do it. Okay, so I got that one. All right. And now we've got that little yellow over there, right? Cut this out.
Gail says we're such a nerdy car family. We went to the National Auto Museum in Reno. We've driven a good chunk of Route 66. We have remote control cars. Just nerdy car people. Maybe we need to add the Corvette Museum in Kentucky to our nerdy car people checklist.
I'll tell you what, you need to go to the RV museum. It has the movie RV that Robin Williams was in, the Gornicki bus. They have it at this museum. Tell them where it's at.
Tell them where it's at. You're telling.
It's in Texas.
What town?
I don't know. It's close. Isn't it close to that? Amarillo. You guys got to go see it. They have that best. They have the early RVs, and
it's a dealership.
Yeah,
there. They have a little museum.
It's so cool. Okay, and what is the star that we have to have? Has to be gold yellow star. So we're going to take the same yellow we used here, and we're going to use this. This is the way it's got to be. Slide it off, slide it under, flip it over. And now I'm going to make this the outside of the star. Okay.
Brenda says Ginny holds crops there that I go to.
Ah, that could be fun. I'd love to catch up with Ginny. I love her scrapbooking.
Ginny Presser?
Yep, Ginny Presser. Okay.
I know you used this here before.
Let's cut this out. I have to have a gold star. And we're going to do it this way.
Sherry Moment says hello.
Hello. Keeping that little piece. Make it a little pile over here. One of these days watching TV, I'm going to set and just punch all my little scraps with hole punch and get those ready for enamel dots. Because like these glitter ones, I mean, they could be used on anything, right?
Deborah Johnson says, I'll be at All About Scrapbook Store in Dixon in February to help Ginny with her retreat. There you go. All right. I agree. The store is awesome.
Which way does it go here?
Brenda Webb said there were several Kiwi Lane users last time I went.
Yeah, it goes on that one. Okay.
Yes, Gail, Amarillo, Texas.
Now, I cut that off a little short, and I'll show you why here. It doesn't matter.
And why did you do
Because I'm going to add another little star over top. And I wanted that so that I knew where this goes. Okay. And if you want, you can, thought I knew where it went. It has to go this one or it has to go to this one. That one will work. And then I can put the other one right there. Or do I want it here? Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
I'm waiting
Put
for
it there.
you to
I'm gonna
start
put it there.
answering yourself.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You're gonna start having some more discussions.
Okay, we're gonna stick this down. Okay.
By morning. Wait a second.
All right, and then all I have to do is just erase a little bit of these pencil lines that I put down. So they don't show. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna ink it up.
Yeah, it's on the south side, right on US 87, US 60, and I-27. It's called the RV Museum.
There you go.
Pretty sure.
Okay. And that's gonna go there. So I'm gonna glue that one down. Kind of looks like I got a mess all over the table, but I do know what I'm doing.
It's called the RV Museum and Storage, but it's behind a dealer, remember?
Okay, one more thing, and then we're going to put everything down. Get titles on. I'll mat the pictures. Get this out of the way. We'll put this over here. There we go. I don't want to lose these. I don't know about you guys, but after I get done with the layout, I've actually been writing down the templates that I use on the back of it. So I never used to do that.
Is it something to do with the memory?
Yeah, it has a lot to do with the memory. A lot.
Or the lack of it?
Yep, that would be it. Okay. There we go. Put that away. Now I'm going to take the same gold that we've got here. And I'm going to make 3 more of these little stars out of that same little gold. Okay. So we've got 1.
Sherry Mullen said I made some dots and it worked great.
There you go. Awesome. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Okay, there's 1, 2. And the Kurutoga pencil is great for these tiny little things. It gets right in those little cracks.
Crystal says, Miss Linda, you're so good at hand cutting things. My hands give me such a hard time.
What scissors are you using? You need to use the Tim Holtz scissors. That's the difference right there. I'm telling you.
She won't let me have any.
Well, no, he's got a pair, but they ain't good ones like this. Because I'm afraid of him cutting himself. You guys, it's not good when he cuts. It really isn't. Okay, so we got 3 of these to cut out.
Marshall says, have a great weekend, everyone. I need to go to do a grocery order and clip coupons. Thanks for all the tips.
You got it.
Cute layout.
So wait till you got to check back and see what this card's going to say on it, okay? Because it's going to be definitely unique. Ones I can get a hole punch out of, I'm going to make enamel dots.
Deborah says, please do come and see us. Ginny's retreats book up really fast. If you're thinking about joining one, contact her for availability. She's doing a total of 5 of them there this year.
Awesome. Okay. And sometimes if you don't like something that you're doing and you're like, oh, this isn't turning out the way I want, if you add another layer, like those blue stars are really cute, right? But when we add this on top, it's just going to take it from one level and raise it up to another level. Kiwi Lane is great for layering, and you can also use it to stencil to cut out and put underneath, but it's great for the layering process. Okay, there's 2, 1 more.
Brenda said, I met Deborah last year when I went and I enjoyed that.
Awesome. Okay.
Crystal said had a great night, Marshall.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you guys staying with
Crystal
us.
says
and-
Tim Holtz. I'll look into that. It's HOLTZ, isn't it?
yes. And they look like this, only black. Okay.
The new ones, yeah. We got
Yes.
some older ones.
They're a little stiff at first because you got to break them in, but once you get them broke in, I've had these since 2010 and absolutely love them. And it's hard to go to something else. Okay. These stars, get these. Where's my tweezers? All right. Let's get these
Cassandra
inked.
said you might have said it, but there is some kind of a car museum in Sevierville. I gotta roll it up. Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Pigeon
Google it.
Forge area, Tennessee. It's by the Murphy's gas station and the Dunkin' Donuts right at the split. And I think there's a Waffle House right there because that car museum is right
Yeah.
close to that right there.
Okay, this is gonna go inside that little blue star. Hold it a second. I'm using Barely Art Glue, so it takes a little bit longer, but I like that because it gives me time to position it where I want it to go.
And Deborah said, yes, Brenda, it was my pleasure. We were almost at the same time. It was great to put a face to a name and now connect with you in the scrapbook community.
Perfect. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, we'll get this one down. Okay. And then this one's going to go over here. This one goes up here. I don't think I inked that, so we'll get that inked. And this one, I'm just going to give them the tweezers because we're going to finish.
She said, okay, thank you guys for all the amazing tips tonight.
Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, so this one is going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up and get it down.
Amy Matthews said, excited to be doing a 2-day crop tomorrow and on Saturday.
Yay!
On vacation, I scrapped 3 cruises that I need to add journaling and embellishments to.
Oh. All right, so
That's
get
my
the
cruise.
license. All right.
Aren't you?
Yep. Nope, not a chance. Okay. Now, I get my little gold star here. Did I ink him? He doesn't look like he's inked. Let's go this side, then I know it will be.
Sure you're getting it right?
I hope so. I think so. Okay, here we go. Now this little guy.
Art spell is I love
Yeah,
my
right
2
here.
scissors.
I tell you what, a good pair of scissors makes all the
I just
difference in
bought
the
the
world.
yours to see how they compare. I'll try them next weekend at a 4-day crop.
Ooh, go this way. Oop, oop, oop.
Gail says, Cassandra, I'll have to look into that one. I was in that area a little over a year ago, but it was a girls' weekend and I was at the mercy of other people's planning. So we just went there with the flow. So unlike how I usually function.
I'll get this little guy down and I'm going to show you what we're going to do on that license plate. I'm going to put the title on, show you where that's going to go. And then I'll finish doodling offline. And then when I post it, you'll be able to see it. Okay, I'll get this little guy down.
You are going to doodle on this one?
Yeah, I'm going to doodle on it. I love to doodle. It's like the cherry on top of the sundae for me.
We didn't have a Sunday.
No.
You want to go get ice cream?
No, not really.
I think they're closed anyway.
I think they are.
I know there's a Dairy Queen.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm in my PJs, guys. I'm not going anywhere. All right, here we go. So, what is the first thing that's on a driver's license? Let me get this down. Let me get this down. I'm stalling. I know I'm stalling.
Picture.
Yep, they got the picture.
So is that the first thing on a driver's license?
So I got that. What's next?
Pam Wesson said picture also. So
Yep.
we're both right.
Okay, we got the picture.
Well, that's the first thing. You said what's the first thing on
Okay,
the driver's license?
what's the next thing?
Your name, per Gail Owens.
Your name. Okay, hold on here. You're going to love this, guys.
And then Gail says your state.
Okay. All right. Let's get this one down.
And Julie says the state. Your address, Gail also says.
Okay. We're getting there.
Crystal says name.
Did I get them all? Yep. I take it, you know, for me, if you see there's not much in the scrapbook bucket, that's a good day. And I've used all my
That's
scraps.
discrimination.
Discrimination.
Crystal says or address.
Okay. All right.
I think it all goes there. Birth date, Julie has.
Let me get this one glued because this goes underneath. All right. I get this here. Right
Gail
there.
says hair color, eye color, your shortness.
Your
Hair
shortness.
color or length.
Okay. There we go. We got the stop sign.
Description.
All right. Here we go. Number 1. Name. All right. So if you're making this layout, writing our name, grandkids.
Oh, that's their name?
Grandkids. Okay. Number 2, somebody said address.
Art Spell it said, and unfortunately, wait. I don't think we're going to put that in ours, are we?
Address in my heart. Number the number, what do they call that? Your ID number?
The license number.
Yeah, the license number. We'll just put ID number. I'm going to use 1-800 perfect.
Gail says I'm 4'11". It's not height, it's shortness.
Okay, height, HGT. Still growing. You guys see where I'm going with all this? Eyes. Lovely.
Brown-eyed gurgle.
The next is class.
You must have an Iowa license.
Precious.
That is so cute, Gail said.
Donor. Lots of hugs.
Liz says love it.
Expiration. We'll just say expires. Never. Okay.
Just says Gail, I'm 4'11" also.
All right, we got name, grandkids, address, in my heart, ID number 1-800 perfect, height, still growing, eyes, lovely, class, precious, donor, lots of hugs, expires never. Okay, that's our little driver's license. So now the title. I have a few things here that I think we're going to work here.
You'll put it on the sign.
Mm-hmm. All right. I haven't put these down yet because I might map them. But we've got green, we've got blue, and we have orange. Okay.
Sure.
I did get my car done, but yeah, you guys know how to do a little car. Put some wheels on them, do a little headlight, da 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 da. Yeah, you know how to juice that up. I want to do these titles on for you. So what it's going to say is, I don't know which one I want to put where. Okay. Green on this one. I think it'll work. I might have to do it smaller. Let me do a smaller one. Because I don't think the bigger one is going to work. So we're going to have to do orange. So that's all I have on this one. Unless I use the blue. Nope, won't work. All right. And these are Doodlebug. And they're kind of a little bit puffy, but not a lot. But we're going to do license.
You sure about that?
Yes. Right in the middle here. L. Whoopee.
It's crooked.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go back and put glue on them because I don't trust the adhesive. We're gonna get them on for right now.
That is just
Yeah.
too cute. Cuteness overload, according to Crystal.
I C E.
Sure, that's right.
I hope so.
Did you
And
get your license?
yes, I did. But that doesn't mean I remember. Ah, Licen.
We've been
Is
working.
it SCE? Oh, now I'm stuck. Licen.
So you do want help?
Yes, please. What is it? Spell license. Help.
LIC.
Yeah. EN.
CE. It's LICENSE.
Just SE.
Yeah.
Okay. License.
But you've been working on your Spanish, so do you want to do it different?
No. No. Okay. License. And there's all these cute little hashtags and all that on there. Hashtag or a little something. What do we want?
Thanks, Crystal. LICENSE.
Okay. I'm going to try the hashtag. See what that looks like. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. License. And then we'll use this one. Or do we want this one? Oh, this could be cute too. Let's just do this one. This one is an old stickers. It's got a little texture to it.
Is this called using up your stash?
This is using my stash. Yes, sir. It sure enough is. Although I do like that blue. I don't know. Let's use this one. I really do like this blue. And this is again Simple Stories foam color vibe. I do like this one. Okay. Get this one out.
And again, any of you can reach out anytime you need to Linda directly.
Okay, we're going to do T. This is where the arrow is going to come in.
T is for Texas.
T.
T is for Tennessee.
Must be on this sheet.
Right?
Yep. Oh, if you guys could see the mess I got tonight. Oh my goodness, I've never had been this messy in a long time. Okay, and then O.
Bella says you're so creative, Linda.
License 2. And then I'm going to take this green.
Crystal wants to know, is Simple Story still in business?
Photo Play isn't. I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought
That's a
they
good
were.
question. I don't know.
I know Reminisce still is because Linda's taking their new papers and doing layouts for them to help market their papers. Have not been released yet, but Linda's got her design work all done. Gail's answer, Crystal said yes.
D.
I thought it was still in business, but Lucy Furnow, who's an expert, thank you, Lucy, said yes, they are.
Yay!
She has this beautiful scrapbook.
Yes,
store.
if you guys are ever up in the Michigan,
It's Michigan.
it's called Moments to Milestones. You guys got to go up there and check her out. She's fantastic. And she is also a creative partner too. So if you're in that area, somebody.
Scrapbook room upstairs.
Oh my gosh, yes. Fantastic.
And there's a good coffee shop right next door, which helps. And there's some good food right across the way.
Yeah, you can smell the coffee downstairs.
Steakhouse next door. We have Mexican food across the way, which is awesome.
DRIVE. License to drive.
You got it spelled right?
I hope so.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a little zhishing up here. I'll do some black wheels and do a little headlight and do some doodle work on the car.
Chrome wheels?
Yeah, maybe we'll do some chrome in the middle. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much the gist. And then I'm gonna map these, I think. I'm gonna look at a little bit, make sure That's what I want to do. Is to do some donor work. Need to do a little bit more here to kind of make it look a little more like a license. But I hope you guys were inspired and that you guys will take a moment and pull out some of your pictures and do work with this kit. Do not let it sit on your shelf. This is a fun one, as you guys can see. Very, very fun. Okay, so it went from this one a little more subdued
Conservative.
to fun. So make sure you guys have fun with your kit. It's so versatile. And I want to see what you guys do with the signs. I want to see somebody do a street sign up there. I think that would be perfect. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. If you have any more questions, you can contact us through the community or on my Facebook page. If you have any questions for Kiwi Lane, you can email them at support@kiwilane.com. If you want to get into the Kiwi Lane community, make sure you email support@kiwilane.com and ask for a community link so that you can get more into.
And reach out to Linda anytime.
Yes,
There was a
definitely.
question, is Close to My Heart still in business?
Is that the one? That's the one that quit. No. Stampin' Up still is. Close to My Heart is no more. But
And the paper one that just went out of business here in December?
that's Photo Play.
Photo Play went out of business.
Yeah.
So that's what we know of, Crystal.
Yeah. So anyway, be watching in the community for this layout to show up, and when it's completely done, like I said, I want to do a little more personalizing on it, and yeah, I've
Great
had
job,
fun.
as always. Love it, Linda. Per Gail. Crystal loved it.
So much fun.
Allison, Nancy sent some hearts.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you either on Sunday night Scrap Mania Live in the community or next month when we do another Crop and Talk. And you guys are gonna love next month. Literally love next month. Okay. So until we meet again, happy scrapping, everyone.